All right, we're going into the finals of an Aether Revolt draft. We are 1-1, looking to go 2-1. And this is a pretty good hand. We definitely need to draw some lands, but we at least have a 2-drop and Implement of Improvement to help us draw a third land, and a third land gets us pretty far. Fourth land gets us really where we want to be, though. All right, so Implement of Improvement. We do still need red mana, incidentally, but we'll get it, I think, hopefully. See? There it is. Yeah, we're going to play Aviary Mechanic just as our two mana guy. Not going to do anything fancy with him in this game. We'll end our turn. So we get to curve out here. We get to go well, we got to draw fourth land to curve out, but we're hopefully going to curve out here. All right. Slow start from our opponent is good news for us. So is Built to Smash. We're going to attack with Aviary Mechanic. And we're going to play our Gear Smasher. There's a very real chance that like next turn it'll be better to just tap our Gear Smasher and sacrifice this. So it's sort of like we're attacking and sacrificing Implement of Improvement for free. Okay. Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do right here. We're going to draw a card, drop our opponent to 16. We get a Welder Automaton. Opponent goes to, like I said, 16. I don't think I just like attack through this Weld Fast Monitor and use Built to Smash. I think I'd rather play Scrapper Champion right here because obviously with Built to Smash it'll be funny. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. Obviously he blocks really well too, the Weld Fast Monitor. So when you have a double striker or a first striker with and you double block a creature with Menace, it's kind of funny because normally, you know, they get to kill something, but if one of the blockers has first strike and it's enough to kill the creature, then obviously they don't get to. Okay, ooh, that's a little obnoxious. Okay, more than that, really. That card is redonkulous. It is not fun to have to deal with. Okay. Well, I think we attack with our Scrapper Champion. And leave everyone else back. Make our Scrapper Champion a 3/3. That is 6 damage, in other words. We can also make some more energy, potentially. This doesn't have flying, right? Good. It does not. Okay. Opponent takes it, goes to 10. And I think we just tap out here and play Treasure Keeper because it's also not a bad attacker on this board, especially because it replaces itself. Which also means it's not terrible with our Gear Smasher. What if he has Malfunction or something for our Scrapper? No, Chandra's Revolution, though. Tapping our Mountain's pretty real, too. Ooh, he's improvising something else. Oh, just a Sweatworks Brawler. Less concerning. Okay. I think I attack with everything and plan on using Built to Smash. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go Built to Smash, kill his guy, drop him to 7, and then play Welder Automaton in our turn. So right now, we have pretty close to lethal thanks to our Gear Smasher, assuming he stays in play. Man, our opponent is just going to the sky. Okay. Yeah, I think I play Frontline Rebel here. And just in my turn. Hold up Harness Lightning. Narnum Cobra. Hey, looks like he's playing one too just for a 2-drop. Can't actually use its ability. Still not willing to attack us, which is good for us with his Thopter army. Another Rebel. Well, we're going to throw the first Rebel into the fray because we don't have a choice. And it's not a terrible attack right now either. It trades with everything. The second rebel will be even better. And we'll end our turn. Because he has to at least lose 2 things, like a Thopter and an Arnhem Cobra. He's going for it now. Getting in there. Ooh, that's nice. I think I'm going to attack with my Treasure Keeper and my Rebel this time. And I'm planning, if depending on what he does to my Treasure Keeper, I may sacrifice it here. Actually, the Admiral's not that good right now. I said it was nice, but it's really not. I mean, it just means he has to leave a Thopter back. Because, yeah, it's pretty bad against our opponent, actually. Hopefully he just has those 2 cards that make Thopters, huh? All right, he's just going to take that out and take 3. No, just chumping. Works for me. He may have Aether trade wins or something. Ooh, yeah, more Thopters. More Thopters join the party here. Okay. Except I'm not going to let them. So, just kidding. So now we kill both of those creatures, and we are in pretty good shape here. Opponent did still get to draw a card. Oh, wait, he didn't, did he? No, yeah, he did, because it says up to, so it didn't get countered. So I think I'm just going to attack with Treasure Keeper. Actually, I'd probably attack with Treasure Keeper and Gear Smasher here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then we're going to play Aeronaut Admiral, so we have our own flyer. It's a lot better once you only have 1 Thopter to deal with, huh? Multiform Wonder. That is a problem because our opponent can gain life. All right, we attack with Treasure Keeper again. He has to block it, basically, so... He might block it and gain some life, but we're okay with that. Yeah, he's going to give it lifelink. Against this opponent, we probably do want our second decommission. Let's see what we hit off of this. Probably a combat trick, right? No, shock. So we'll use it to kill this Thopter. And then we will play Glint Sleeve. And we're going to make him a 3/3, and we'll end the turn. All right, we got there. So decommission number 2 should probably come in. Multiform Wonder is great, and he also played several other artifacts for us that we want to be blowing up. The question is, what do we take out? Thriving Grubs is pretty bad against a bunch of Thopters, but probably not as bad as Arnhem Cobra, actually. It does mean we're losing a 2-drop. Our opponent's deck isn't lightning fast or anything, so I don't feel terrible about that. All right. This one's all right. It's a solid hand. Might actually go for the servo this time around. But we don't have a curve out like we did last time, unfortunately. Our turn 2 may just be cycling or implement. Nope, we're going to play something. Now we can curve out. Not really. We'd have to draw 4 and a land in the next 2 turns to actually curve out. Can't block artifact creatures. All right. We're going to play this as a 3/3. See, in the end, I didn't actually get the servo. And we're going to end the turn. I do have both of my tricks, which I like. It's going to be nice for punching through. And that's the kind of thing you do want to be punching through. So I'm going to attack with Glint Sleeve. Do I attack with both? Nah, just Glint Sleeve. Probably should have sacked my Implement first. He's just going to take the 3, which makes sense. And now we're going to sack our Implement. There's Shock. Not especially useful on this particular board, but it could be. We do have a ton of removal, but yeah, we really got to get rid of that Padim one way or another. That much is clear, because that's the kind of card that can just make a control deck destroy you, basically. No attacks, okay. All right. Second decommission. So if he ever plays artifacts, we can deal with them. We attack. Opponent takes it again. We could, if we draw another land, use Harness Lightning plus Shock to kill Padim, but that hardly seems worth it. Multiform Wonder. So decommission looking good, huh? Oh no, it's not. Oh no. Yeah, hexproof. That's bad. Okay. We really, really, really have to kill this Padim now. I would be happy to use Harness Lightning plus Shock on it. That's not going to do it. Oof. Okay. Well, I think we attack with Glint Sleeve again. He's going to double block, huh? I'm glad I have 2 tricks. He can only get this to... Oh no, he can make it have 7 power. Oh, that's actually... that's 7 toughness, I mean. That's actually... No, he can make it have 9. 3, 5, 7, 9. That's insane. That also means my Glint Sleeve Artisan doesn't die, though. So there's that. All right, so we're going to do this. Yeah. Is that really all that's happening? Interesting. Makes me really... Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to Harness Lightning the Drake. Do I want to do that? Maybe I'd rather just play Alley Evasion and make him do something here. No, that won't actually make him do something. This is complicated. Okay, so... stupid energy abilities not costing mana. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. All right, I think I just have to be happy with killing Multiform Wonder here, if that's what my opponent lets me do. Oh, I can't target it with anything. It's worth noting. Okay. Then I'm going to use Built to Smash. All right. Maybe I should have put the Drake first, huh? Because then I would at least kill the Drake. I can make him use the last energy here, but I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather just have my Artisan survive. All right. And then I'm going to play Aviary Mechanic. And we won't use its ability. Padim's making my life difficult here. He gets to draw the card now. Stupid hexproof. I'm probably about to see a bunch of Thopters. I need to get some more energy. Or again, if I draw another land, I can use Harness Lightning plus Shock to kill Padim. And even hold on to 1 energy for what that's worth. So the opponent decided to kill our specialist because they don't want us to get anything back, I guess, and tap down our mountain, which is pretty brutal. Yep. We take it. Okay, we did draw another mountain. Just matters a little less now. All right, so we're going to attack with both our creatures. Assuming our opponent just takes here. I could be wrong, though. Ooh. Okay, so let's try alley evasion. Oh, thank God we killed Padim. What? Maybe. Okay, good. I thought my opponent had already given up priority, and they had. Now our decommissions will do what they're supposed to do. And our opponent's not drawing an extra card. That's pretty important as well. We have a nice Dawn Feather Eagle turn, potentially, as well. Though decommissioning Multiform Wonder should probably be my first priority. Freaking Maverick Thopterist. That's fun. All right. We will take that. I could use Harness Lightning on the Drake. I think I'm actually going to shock the Thopterist. Because then that gives me, if I do draw a land, I can just have a nice Dawn Feather Eagle turn here instead. Did not draw a land. Right, I'm going to attack with my Artisan. Maybe my Artisan and my Mechanic. If he wants to double block, I'm all for it. Also means I gain some life off of decommission. Yeah, he's going to double block. And then we're going to cast Decommission on the Wonder, which will gain us 3. If he doesn't bounce his own guy, he might bounce his own guy with Select for Inspection. No. All right. Okay. Ugh, he got more than 1 Maverick Thopterist. Our opponent is a sick person. I think we just play Dawn Feather Eagle and attack with our 4/4. And if he wants to block it with everything, then I don't feel too bad about it. And we have all removal in our hand, basically. He is going to block it with everything. Wow. I wonder what our opponent has in their hand, like they're trying to get to the late game this badly. I'm hoping it's something I can put Caught in the Brights on. Yeah, single blocking makes way more sense, I think. Unless he has some huge bomb in his hand that costs a bunch of mana that he's trying to get to. There are some things like the Aether Tide Whale or whatever that bounces everything would be really gross, because Caught in the Brights, yeah, it wouldn't be able to kill me, but it would be bad in most other ways. So he is going to kill it. Wow. Okay. Deal. This just gives something flying. No, it draws him a card. Yeah, so he gets to draw 2 cards off of it. Basically. Which is not great for us. Our Eagle is better than his Drake, though. We have that going for us. Play another artifact that we can blow up, please. Okay. All right. Not exactly what I was wanting to see out of my opponent, but... Okay, we're going to play Thriving Grubs. And I think I'm going to attack. Yes. I will probably be using Harness Lightning on the Rebel. Yeah, that becomes a 2/3, etc. Yeah, I'm going to try to Harness Lightning this Rebel. And I will take 2. Okay. We're just going to attack in the sky. I could put Caught in the Brights on that, but I just feel like my opponent has something here that wouldn't let me win the game anyway. So it doesn't seem... I mean, I could be wrong, of course. I may well have been wrong, but I'm playing more conservatively here because there's just... Our opponent has like 8 lands untapped and 3 cards in their hand. He may just be top-decking lands. That's entirely possible. We're going to attack with our Eagle again. There might have been a little better to play Caught in the Brights, because I could have put it there, attacked with both, and they both would have been lethal. So in my turn... Yeah, our opponent must just be flooded. I should have been more aggressive, but it's hard to know. Like, if I see so much mana untapped, I do not assume that my opponent's just, like, hand is filled with lands. And we won anyway, so... But opponent could have top-decked a bomb there. So, all right, we went 2-1 in the first Aether Revolt draft video. Hopefully we continue to do that or better in the rest of them. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.